The reason we borrow money is because when I borrow money, now when I talk about borrowing money now I'm talking about a different kind of debt. I'm talking about consumer debt, credit card debt. Why do rich people use credit cards when we have cash? Why would I use a credit card when I have cash? That doesn't make any sense. Why do we use credit cards? The reason we use credit cards is because credit cards have these things called points. Now, what are points? Points are a fancy word for dollars. Points are a fancy word for dollars. What does that mean? Points are a fancy word for dollars. So, I'm going to look at it now. I know that in the last 30 days, so I paid my American Express card off last month. Okay, I paid it off last month. And the month before that. And the month before that. And the month before that. Oh, and the month before that. Okay, just want to make sure you understand. So, I literally, right now, have a balance on my American Express card of $141,396.32 that I spent in the last 30 days on my American Express Business Platinum. But some of you say, well, why did you do that? And I'm going to pay it off. And it's due on the 22nd. I'm going to pay it off before the 22nd. You say, well, why would you borrow that much money? Here's why. Because they give me these things called points. And I use my points all the time. Right now, just on that card, I have 3,414,000 points. How much is that? $34,000. I can go on Amazon and buy $34,000 of whatever I need for my business, and it costs me zero because I use points instead of cash.